Welcome back to the Tool Crib. I've had a lot of people that have asked me for an update on how the shop is going, and right now it's pretty well a mess. I've got basic electrical in here to run some things, and just starting to get all of my equipment put in here. So I got my drill press set here. I've got electrical of 110 that's running around the door here that also runs the door controller up there. Light switch, I put the lights in. Those are 150 watt UFOs. I put 4 of them in here, but the back corner is a little dim for my liking, I think. So I might up those to 200 watt. I'm not certain yet. I've got, again, basic electrical in here. You know, I've got the panel open because I'm still adding stuff. So I put in a 240 volt, 50 amp over here. Actually, I think I got it on a 30 amp right now because I'm only running the welders off of it. I got my compressor set in and wired it in direct. Now, the compressor it's been in storage. Actually, my brother's been using it in a different shop for a while. And so he put it on a pallet, and I just decided to leave it on a pallet instead of mounting it to the floor and getting rubber mounts for it for the vibration. I think I'm just going to leave it like that for a while. If I decide it doesn't work that well, I may get rubber mounts for it and put it direct to the floor, but I think I'm going to just leave it like that. I still got air lines that are going to run off of this. We're going to be running air hoses or air lines all around the shop. Everything back here is pretty well a mess. Pretty much I just got the majority of the stuff in here except for the CNC plasma table, which is still in storage. I've got over here on this side, I plan on utilizing the dead space that you find underneath the purlins. And what I'm gonna do is I've kind of sort of started it. I gotta make a bunch of brackets, but I'm gonna attach 2x8s that will go from the bottom of this purlin to the floor. And then I'm gonna be using these buckets, what are they, ASCO, or I can't remember, Agro, let's see. I don't even remember the brand name of these, but Acro bins. So you can get these, I bought 96 of them. So I'll have a pretty good size bolt bin. So my idea is to be able to use this entire length of wall here, both to make shelves that will stage probably 5 down, and then I'll leave the bottom a little bit taller, and make various shelves where I can put small parts, organize all my electrical stuff, all of my hardware. And I think that'll end up working out pretty well. I got to get that in first before I start running the unistrut for the electrical runs that are going to power the rest of the stuff down here. And CNC plasma table is going to pretty much sit right in front of that area. Over here, I actually got this welding table at auction a couple years ago, and it needs some cleaning up. I just did a quick brush over. It's got a little oxidation on it, so I think I'm gonna look for a good rust remover, and if you guys have suggestions for that, I'd be interested in them. I just got done putting a couple of hose reels up, which I have a video that I'm coming up on that, where I mounted air hose and torch hose reels. The torch hose is weathered, and I'm gonna be replacing it. Air hose is in good shape. I just gotta make the final connections to them. One of my most important tools that I got in here is my Iroquois iron worker, though. The ability to have this thing in here, especially with all of its tooling, which I have another cart or a table that I built years ago with all the punches, and you know, you have the ability to cope, to notch, to bend pipe, square tubing, has a built-in brake for it, punching station, shearing station, angle shear. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with that. At any rate, it's coming along. I still got a ways to go. And when you're working by yourself, it can be a little bit taxing. But all in all, it's starting to come together. And hopefully within about, I don't know, a month or so, I'll have everything set, built the way I want it. And it should clear out every bit of this area. I set my original welding table, one I bought here recently, will be able to utilize it for both moving parts around and for welding on. I'm going to leave that table low. My wife asked me, she said it's a table for midgets. I actually like my welding tables low like that, especially when you're building stuff on top of them that's a little taller. I've got to build her a desk that she wants for her office. So having that down low is actually more comfortable for me. I like to just be down on a stool, and then when I got something taller that I'm working on, then I don't have to get up on top of the table to weld it. I can actually just walk around the table. So I actually kind of like it low. Now I'm gonna set this iron worker back a little bit so that on the shear table is gonna be pretty much in line with the back of the table. This is 5x10, so I'm gonna add in some stands here for rollers that will be at the level of that, so that if I bring in flat bar, I can just roll it right on top of, or set it right on top of those rollers, and I don't have to be manhandling it, basically. I get them up on those rollers, and then I can very easily move it in to get things sheared. So a little bit of an update on the shop. Just takes some time, but it is definitely coming along. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one.